Situated in the westernmost part of Inner Mongolia, Alashan is hailed as the mysterious land in China and proves itself to be a paradise for explorers, sightseers, and travelers from around the world. There are numerous roads, including 6 tourist routes running from Alashan to inland China. The shortest and most convenient of them is that from the city of Incheon to Alashan. Now, please come with us on the journey to this mysterious land. The Helan Mountain is not only a natural nature reserve, but also a national forest park. Ancient temples are found in the thick forest in the depths of the mountain. The Guangdong Temple and the Fuying Temple are both located in the Helan Mountain and are 2 of the 8 major temples in Alashan. The Guangdong Temple in particular is a national 4A tourist resort where the sole pagoda of the 6th generation Dalai Lama is enshrined. There are also colorful Buddhist statues and scriptures on the cliffs. The Weilate camp in the temple is a tourist spot featuring Mongolian customs and practices. When entering the camp, you will be welcomed with an authentic Mongolian ceremony and entertained by Mongolian songs and dances as well as Mongolian food. Opposite the Guangdong Temple lies the vast Tingeli Desert. After a drive across some of the desert, you will arrive at the Moon Lake, a national 4A scenic resort. The Moon Lake is marvelous in 3 aspects. First, its water contains varied kinds of microelements that can help strengthen your body. Second, the black clay and sand on the beach naturally heals. And third, it looks very much like the map of China. With a complete set of luxurious facilities, the lake resort can not only accommodate tourists, but also meet the needs of large-scale conferences. Bayenhaute, the capital of Alashan, means a city of abundance in Mongolian. This small city, aged over 300 years, is nicknamed a Little Beijing north of the Great Wall. It is not only a center of politics, but also economics and culture. It lies about 100 kilometers from Ningxia's Incheon city and Wuhai, Inner Mongolia. Built in the reign of Emperor Kangxi of the Qing dynasty, the residence of the prefect of Alashan boasts carved beams and painted pillars with unique and elegant craftsmanship. The tablet hung at the entrance of the Yunfu Temple was written by Emperor Qianlong. The Buddhist statues are of a unique style with wall paintings and brick engravings. Alashan is also well known for its strange stones. Alashan has a complete tourist facilities, plain Mongol people, and a peaceful society. Erjingna, hailed as an earthly paradise, is the hometown of the famous Mongol singer Dede Ma. The story about the heroic return of the Mongolian Tu-Hute tribe to the motherland over 300 years ago and the melodious songs of the singer are popular around the country. The Tse-Ke port in Erjingna County is the 2nd largest, linking China with Mongolia. It has become a tourist highlight in the border area that sees a prosperous trade. The Black River originates in the Qilian Mountains and flows to Erjing, forming a lake, the Rosway or Jueyan as it was called in ancient times. After attaining the Tao, Lao Tzu disappeared into Liaosha or Jueyan Lake. The diversiform leaf poplar forest zone in Erjingna is one of only 3 that exists in the world. It is not only a national nature reserve but also a national forest park. The poplar forest in the autumn is Erjingna's most amazing sight. People say that these trees live for 1,000 years and that they will not fall down for another 1,000 years after it dies or rot away for another 1,000 years after it falls down. That is perhaps why the famous director Zhang Yimou had a scene from his famous movie Hero shot in Erjingna. Black City was once a significant border fortress of the Western Shah regime. It represents itself as a rectangle with its walls built with yellow earth rammed together. The remaining part of the wall is still 9 meters in height. The city is famous for its cultural relics. In the early 1900s, Kozlov from Taurus, Russia, came to the Black City 3 times and stole away more than 8,000 rare cultural relics. If paying close attention, maybe you could make your own discovery. Around the Black City are the Han Dynasty sites, called the Red and Ruined Cities and the Beach Tower. The successful launch of the Shenzhou 5 spacecraft at the Dongfeng Space Center makes Alashan a tourist hotspot. As one of the 3 biggest aeronautical centers in the world, the center made the 10 biggest breakthroughs in the aeronautical industry in China. The 4 major canyons of the Alashan are also wonders of nature. Haisen Chulu, meaning the pan-shaped rock in Mongolian, is really unique in its shape. The Magic Canyon has a crimson cliff contrasted with the blue sky. It is so splendid that it is called a colorful sacred mountain. The Jade Maiden Cave and the sacred root of heaven and earth in the canyon attract a lot of infertile men and women from far and near to pray for a child. The Habudze Gai Canyon and the Longsho Mountain Canyon also have a primitive and marvelous look. With a history of over 4,000 years, the cliff paintings in the Mandala Mountains total more than 6,000 and are called a gallery of ancient art. The Alashan Desert is the second largest in China and is also a well-known regional geological park in the Inner Mongolia. The Badan Desert covers an area of 47,000 square kilometers with sand hills of varied heights and a number of lakes in it. There are 5 wonders here: strange peaks, sound-making sand, lakes, sacred springs, and temples. Being the highest desert in the world, the Badan has a roaring sound as a result of its moving sand, the extremely beautiful lakes, and pure and sweet spring water which can heal and build the body. The Badan Temple is solemn, majestic, lonely, quiet, and mysterious. If you put up for the night in the home of a local herdsman, you can have a taste of the delicious specialty food and listen to the songs by herdsmen or the prolonged tunes from the Ma To Qing. The Tonghu grassland, situated on the brink of the Tingeli Desert, is a 3A tourist resort in China. It lies over 30 kilometers from the city of Zhonghui, Ningxia. The grassland is dotted with sand dunes all over, which is very scenic. In the great desert rises a straight plume of smoke, and on the long river flickers a ball of flame. This is how Tang Dynasty poet Wang Wei saw Alashan. Magical, spectacular, unique, and majestic. No words can really explain Alashan. Take a journey and you will experience these things for yourself.